Heroes may get the glory, but villains write the story. Today, we're counting down the 15 greatest action movie villains, the ones who outsmart, outfight, and outshine everyone around them. Some are masterminds, some are maniacs, but every one of them is unforgettable.
I say, goddamn, what a rush! Woo!
Vic Deakins is the smooth-talking Air Force major who flips the script. He hijacks nuclear warheads and makes it look easy, running rings around those trying to stop him. John Travolta plays him with swagger, charm, and a smirk that says he's the smartest guy in the room. He's a slick operator who turns betrayal into a game.
Don't mind if I do.
Mr. Joshua is the muscle you don't want to mess with. Gary Busey brings quiet menace to the role, showing off a soldier who's all about discipline and pain tolerance. His cold, controlled violence makes him a terrifying presence. Joshua doesn't waste words. He takes action and hits hard. When he faces Riggs, it's all raw power and precision.
I think it speaks very well for the U.S. Navy that we're allowed to entertain a ship's crew at sea, don't you? I mean, it's so human, and I love that. Don't you?
William Stranix isn't just a terrorist, he's a man with a plan and a grudge. Tommy Lee Jones makes him unpredictable, bouncing between charm and violence in the blink of an eye. He's dangerous, clever, and knows exactly how to make trouble.
Cops don't like me, so I don't like cops.
Clarence Boddicker is one of the most ruthless villains on this list. He's violent, loud, and completely unpredictable. Kurtwood Smith turns him into a scene stealer who enjoys every moment of destruction. He doesn't just order hits, he gets his hands dirty and has fun doing it. Boddicker is chaos with a shotgun, and he makes sure everyone knows it.
Just do me a favor. Find out who did by tomorrow, noon.
Norman Stansfield is unpredictable and dangerous from the moment he appears. Gary Oldman plays him with wild energy, switching between soft-spoken calm and sudden bursts of violence. He's not just corrupt, he's completely unhinged and proud of it. Stansfield makes every scene tense because you never know what he'll do next.
30 miles up the highway.
Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me.
Sheriff Will Teasel doesn't need guns or explosions to be a villain. Brian Dennehy brings quiet arrogance to the role of a man who abuses his authority without hesitation. He sees John Rambo as a problem, not a person, and pushes him until there's no way back.
Are you afraid of me? No, I'm not. You should be.
Jean Villain walks into every scene with style and confidence. Jean-Claude Van Damme makes him both charming and deadly, delivering lines with a smile that hides cruelty.
Come on, get up! Coming right up. Going back down.
Villain enjoys showing off and making his enemies suffer. He's smooth, brutal, and impossible to ignore.
Diplomatic community.
Arjun Rudd hides behind diplomatic immunity and a polished appearance. Joss Ackland plays him as cold and calculating, using his position to cover up drug deals and murder. He speaks softly but always has a threat underneath. He's the kind of villain you can't wait to see fall.
You don't think I'll do it? Where is it?
Look at me.
Where the hell is it?
Look at me. Stay with me.
Seven!
I'm gonna kill you. I swear to God, I'm gonna...
8!
Owen Davian is cold, focused, and terrifying without raising his voice. Philip Seymour Hoffman makes him one of the most chilling villains in action films. He threatens calmly and delivers on every promise. He's proof that quiet villains can be the scariest of all.
To poise, precision, and audacity. To this we must now add resolve. We'll be branded as traitors, gravest capital crime, punishable by death.
General Hummel is a villain you almost understand. Ed Harris plays him as a decorated soldier pushed too far by his government. He takes over Alcatraz and threatens San Francisco with chemical weapons. He's smart, disciplined, and dangerous, but still has a line he won't cross.
To us, Mr. Bond, we are the best. There's a useful four-letter word. And you're full of it.
Before we hit the top 5, here are a few villains who didn't make the list but still left their mark. Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man, Screwface from Marked for Death, Goldfinger and Scaramanga from the James Bond films.
The plane! Now! Please!
Smoke! Smoke! Notify the cockpit! Let's go!
Ivan Korshunov is ruthless and driven by revenge. Gary Oldman gives him intensity and cold calculation as he hijacks Air Force One. His threats are serious and his actions prove it. Korshunov is dangerous because he thinks he's right.
Stewardess, what's the in-flight movie today?
Well, I think you'll like it, Cyrus. It's called I'll Never Make Love to a Woman on the Beach Again, and is preceded by the award.
Cyrus Grissom is smart, cruel, and always in control. John Malkovich brings sharp wit and deadly calm to the role.
For the first time ever on July 14th!
Make a move and the bunny gets it.
He takes over a prison transport plane with ease and runs the show from start to finish. He's the mastermind who keeps everyone nervous. Castor Troy is wild, flashy, and completely unhinged. Nicolas Cage turns him into a villain you can't stop watching. He plants bombs and parties like it's all a game. He switches faces with the hero and still stays larger than life. Every scene is over the top in the best way. Castor Troy makes chaos look fun and deadly.
Friend? Fuck you. Oh, in 200 years, we've come from my regret, but I have one life to give for my country to fuck you.
Go ahead, drop the stick.
Howard Payne is cold, clever, and always one step ahead. Dennis Hopper plays him as a man who enjoys making others sweat. His bomb on the bus plan is simple but brilliant. Payne is a villain who uses brains over brawn and never lets go of control.
All day, but I'm afraid work must intrude, and my associate here has some questions for you. Sort of fill in the blanks questions.
Hans Gruber is smooth, smart, and unforgettable. Alan Rickman brings charm and danger to every line. He speaks calmly while holding hostages and never loses his cool. He's the gold standard for action movie villains, and nobody does it better.
I need a light! Stop! I need a light! Anybody got a light? Anybody got a light?
These villains didn't just challenge the heroes, they made the movies unforgettable. Some were smooth talkers, others were pure chaos, but every one of them kept us watching. They're the ones we love to hate and can't help but admire. Great heroes need great villains, and these are some of the best. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content.